Okay, my first point is about interoperability. I think Mark told you about the OMA vision, which is you can exchange information no matter what device you have or what network you're on. And really, if you think about interoperability from a personal point of view, you want to contact someone, doesn't matter where they are, you don't really care about that, you know who they are and you want to talk to them. So if you think about the telephone, if you've got someone's telephone number, you can call them and get hold of them, hopefully, and that is ubiquitous. A telephone number is standardized throughout the world, and if I want to talk to the TP chair, Musa, all I do is dial his number and I get hold of him. If you do not have the right application, instead of asking the device to download the application, you send the message by SMS. But SMS is sometimes not completely reliable, especially between countries. And it is relatively low-tech. It's designed in the 1980s. It was designed to take very limited capacity from CCITT number 7 signaling channels. And we know that CCITT number 7 is not the most modern of technology. Most things run on IP now. And modern communications add text, pictures, and other media. So today's messaging, if you were building a messaging system now, you would say, well, I want a much richer experience than you can get with just text. And then finally, LTE, which is the new all-IP networks which are being deployed in many countries and soon will be worldwide. That doesn't have CCITT number 7 signaling capability, so you can't send SMS as it was designed in the 1980s. You need to provide some extra boxes. And of course, as soon as you have to provide extra boxes, those boxes can go wrong, they can do the wrong thing, and maybe the messages won't be delivered properly. So you do have some non-SMS options, and a lot of these have been around for a long time. If you just take the example of BlackBerry messaging, a lot of people actually bought BlackBerries because they wanted access to BlackBerry messaging. But now that's sort of gone away because there are lots of other applications available on any smartphone. We have iMessage, we have Beluga, we have WhatsApp, Facebook even has done its own messaging. But there isn't anything simple, ubiquitous, and based on the phone number, so the value for the customer is not necessarily that great. There is also Join, which I've mentioned at the bottom here. Now, Join is a big hope for mobile operators, and my company will be very happy to see that being successful. And again, the idea of that is it's based on the phone number, it's simple, and if your operator supports it, and if you can get the client, it will be ubiquitous. So if the market goes in the right direction, then it could be that Join is a new base level rather than SMS being the base level. We'll see. So assuming that none of those things are successful and everybody doesn't download all of those, what could we possibly do to make things better? Well, we could think about just throwing everything away and saying, okay, you can't use any of these applications anymore. You're going to have to use a new system, but in today's world, that's not going to work. We could live with SMS as the interoperability mechanism. So if you don't have the right application in your phone, all you can do is send text to someone. And there are problems with that. It's only text, it doesn't always work, it's complicated to support in an IP world, and so on. And then the final thing, which I think could be a good thing for OMA to think about, and that's to deliver a new rich interoperability mechanism which allows you, no matter what client you have, to send a message to someone else in a rich text way. So I think one of the questions for this workshop is, can we actually do that? So here's the challenge. How do we get back yesterday's connectivity, the SMS connectivity, together with today's multimedia richness? And that's my challenge. Thank you.